little paranoid, are we?
I never consented to him filming me.
Doesn't matter, you don't have to consent. You're in a common area, you don't have reasonable expectation of privacy right now. The bathroom?
Not the bathroom. From a room.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess we'll have a little bit of fun here before we actually do this flight. Yeah, might as well. Chloe.
Oh!
Okay, record first.
Okay.
Yes.
My daddy here.
I'm going out there around.
Just come on out. Without the hoodie over your face. Go ahead, say hello to the camera here.
They can say hello to this.
Okay. Where's your phone at? Up with what?
Finding my phone, dumbass.
Maybe you shouldn't worry about asking her for help. She's not going to help with that.
By calling it.
She won't be able to help you anyway, even if she wanted to. Go ahead, do you know where it's at? Have you said a word about not knowing where it's at? No, you haven't, have you?
Look at me.
Trying to have some fun with her and play hide and seek, find the phone. And she's not being a prude. She's not being a very good team player.
It's with one of you bitches, isn't it?
I was gonna say, you might be in the correct room to find it. I can't say for sure, but it might be in this room somewhere. No, it's not in anybody's pocket. So, that said, where would I be if I was a phone?
A mom's vagina. You said you.
That's pretty sick. Okay. So where would it really be? Seriously? How is it you looked the first place you looked actually happens to be where it was at? Why would you think to look there first?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe one of you dickheads thought, oh, let's place it in the only place where she wouldn't fucking look.
Okay. We can find a better place for it in the room next time.
Let's see you try.
Asshole. Get out of here. Alright, get out of here. I'm trying to get a flight started. Asshole.
Fuck off, bitch.
That was funny.
Oh my god. How? Why would she think to look in that specific, the same cabinet you put it in before anything else? How did she do that?
She walked past it.
How did she not think to look somewhere else, like under seat cushions or the end table over there or something else?
She looked behind the chair. Dad looked.
I don't know. I'm shocked that she found it that quickly.
Next time
I was hoping to have some fun watching her get all pissed. Where the hell did I found that? That's
Next time I will hide it somewhere so you can find it.
Alright guys, let's get to the fun, the real fun, I guess. Well, I guess that is the real fun, watching my daughter trying to find her phone and cussing and flipping off and whatever, what kind of bad parenting we are to let her even do that. Just saying. Anyway, we're gonna do a flight from Da Nang, Vietnam to Bangkok, Thailand. We're going to be doing a simulated VietJet Airlines flight. It's a nice red and white livery on the aircraft, the real aircraft, but unfortunately, I don't have a VietJet livery that I can use for the default 737 MAX 8. There is one on flightsim.to, but it's for the iFly 737, not for the default one. So I don't think I'm able to use it for the default aircraft. I think I have to have the iFly version of that aircraft in order to use it. So, no joy there. So we're gonna go ahead and use the United Airlines livery instead. Because I guess the last flight I did, which was from Singapore, Changi to Da Nang, was in a 737, and it was a Singapore Airlines flight. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and use United instead of Singapore Airlines. I don't know. Don't ask me why I decided to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'll just say that, yeah, they're on contract. We'll just say that and move on with it, okay? Let's go ahead and get our flight set up. All right, so we're going to be doing this flight 965. The real world flight is scheduled for 10:40 a.m., which I believe is a couple hours from now, if I remember. Yeah, this should be Hanoi is the most recent flight that should have been taken off any time now. So yeah, a little over 2 hours from now, the real world flight will be taken off. Okay. I can't use IATA codes. I have to use ICAO codes for as far as sim brief and say intentions are concerned. So, VietJet Aviation Joint Stock Company is VJC, VietJet Air. So, we will do a new flight, VJC 965, and VVDN is the departure airport, and I think it was VTBS. If I remember right? Yeah, VTBS is the airport in Bangkok. It was the capital of Thailand. Bangkok! 8:38 a.m. Okay, not a very long flight. It looks like 489 miles. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Did not realize that Bangkok was that close to Vietnam. I don't know why, but I mean, I know it's in the area. I thought for some reason it might be a little bit further away. Okay, let's go to say intentions and airport lookup. Other VVDN. Let me double check that we're gonna have the right runway to work with first. As you saw there, I think it was setting up runway 17 left. Okay, no, we're gonna be using the 35s, not 17. So we might plan on using 35 right. That's the longer run. Well, we don't necessarily need. We can use either of these runways on a 737 very easily. So it's just a matter of where I end up parking. While we're at it, go ahead and come into the sim and we'll figure it out, because I will probably start from the same spot that I parked in when I landed there on the last flight. Alright, that was, I think, gate 19. on the International Gate 19, which was right over in this area. This is, well, they're showing Gate 7, but, or on the area. It was somewhere over here. It might have been parking 1 for all I know, but I'm going to go ahead and do Gate 7. Set that as the departure. Okay, so 35 right, we'll assume will be our departure runway. So I want to change this to 35 right. I want to select, yeah, find new route. Okay, because yeah, we need a departure procedure that is, that is compatible with that departure runway. Arrival runway, let's see. VTBS. Okay, it's not specifying any particular runway, but here on the ATIS info for say intention, it is saying runways 2 left and 1. Departing runways 2 right and 1, so we will plan on arriving on, see, this is setting up for the opposite way, so we'll just say 2 right. It's on this side. We're coming from the east, so I think I would favor 2 right. We could get assigned a different runway once we actually get there, but let's just plan on, tentatively at least, plan on 2 right, so I know what to pre-file, and then hopefully that ends up being right. Alright, route is 543 nautical miles. Okay. Alright, I think everything else looks okay. We're going to use the typical 250, 280, and Mach 0.78 climb profile, and the 78, as the same profile coming back down. Go ahead and generate the flight. And we'll pre-file it on, say, intentions. Okay, we're gonna fly at flight level 340, it looks like. Okay, that said, I think we are ready to get into the aircraft. Okay, there's nothing special going on with that, so let me go ahead and get the goggles fired up and see how this works out. Okay, where is... What am I hearing? Hopefully it's not messing with my microphone connection. Alright, got our virtual desktop fired up. We are connected right away, so we are looking good. Let me double check that I am set up on there. Okay, I already like where I'm positioned here, so. Okay, something on say intentions that I haven't used yet, but I tried setting up on the 737 is a checklist. Alright, now I can actually, I don't know if I have it set up right, so I'm going to have to ask the co-pilot. Let me go ahead and power up. You're gonna have to, Christian, till that problem gets fixed. Alright. Yeah. Co-pilot, run before start checklist.
Before start IRS mode selectors.
Okay, they have it in now. Well, I'm gonna wait for it to now to align first. Okay, well, there's something going on in there. You might have to wait. Find out what's going on, why the bathroom's locked. I don't know why the bedroom's locked. Yeah, Bradley, can you call Dora and find out why the bedroom door's locked? Which we're gonna especially need a minute, unless she's in the shower. Might need to find out. I'll call Chloe or something. Find out who's in there, why it's locked, and someone's probably in the shower. Yeah, we got a problem with our common bathroom, our toilet and our common bathroom, so. Both IRSs in nav mode.
Gear pins.
Removed.
Oh, okay. No Christian, wait.
Okay, let me know when it's set.
Get it outside.
Gear pins removed.
Light test.
I don't get it outside.
Bradley's trying to find out right now, Christian.
Earlier during shower.
Okay, what did I just tell you? He's finding out right now. They're unlocking it. Okay, I don't know if there's a light test switch on this aircraft. I don't use it, so I might end up having to update this so I don't have a light test. I mean, there should be one on here somewhere, but let me find out. I mean, all my lights are down here, so, like, there's our light test switch, light test switch checked.
Oxygen.
Alright, tested 100%. Okay, this might be a little overkill here for this sim. Tested 100%.
Yaw damper.
On.
Nav transfer and display switches.
Nav transfer and display switch. Normal auto. Okay, normal, auto. All normal and auto.
Fuel.
Oh, let's see. Okay, we're gonna need to load. Come on. Don't be a dick. Put her over here for now. Alright, let's go ahead and import the route and weights first. So everything's set up right. So yeah, I can edit this checklist later on, and you know, if there's steps in here that I don't want, like I don't know, like gear pins and light tests. Then oxygen, like, do I really care when it's a flight simulator? Probably not. If I had a real aircraft and Where's the light test switch on this aircraft? I don't know. There should be one. I just don't know where it would be. Okay, those pumps are on. We do not have any fuel in the center tank, so alright. Required on board and pumps are on.
Cab util IV galley power.
Cab utility and IFE galley power. I don't know. They're... I would think that'd be up this way somewhere. I don't know.
It's gonna be fucking started.
It's not down here, is it? I don't see it down here. Yeah, I would have thought it'd be somewhere here in the middle of the overhead panel somewhere, but I don't see. Alright, we'll just say that it's on. On.
Emergency exit lights.
Okay, those are right here, I know that. Now, armed.
Fasten belts.
Auto.
Window heat.
Window heat, well. On.
AR condit press.
Air condition and pressure. Auto.
Pressurization mode selected.
Oh, blade set on. Auto.
Instruments.
Cross check.
Instruments.
Cross check.
Auto brake.
RTO.
Hydraulics.
On.
Speed brake.
Down.
Okay, let me know when it's set.
Speed braking down to 10.
Parking brake.
Set.
Stab trim cutout switches.
Aren't these stab trim cutout switches? Well, a lot of times the trim controls are over here, so... Normal.
Will well fire warning.
Real well fire warning. I mean, fire and overheat stuff is over here, but those are engines. Overheat. Check.
Okay, let me know when it's set.
Checked.
Radios, radar, and transponder.
Set and standby.
Radios, radar, and transponder.
Let's see. Radio set, transponder and standby.
Rudder and aileron trims.
Free and 0.
Rudder and aileron trims.
Free and 0.
Okay, let me know when it's set.
Rudder trim set, aileron trim set.
Takeoff briefing.
Completed.
BA.
Complete. Complete.
FMC CDU.
Okay, now we gotta get this all set up. VVDN. Should already be set up there, yep. Alright. VJC 965. Zero fuel weight, 140.0. Okay, usually always have the right amount of fuel for this. Cost index 30. .340 will be our cruise altitude. Cruise winds 284 at 22. Okay, let's figure out what engine setting we're going to use. Where's my B-38? VVDN. Okay, 35 right, tentatively. Can I change this to the default to kilograms, to pounds instead of kilograms? Weight. Did not look at that. Takeoff weight 153.095. And it's probably not going to hold my stuff. Yep, I told you. Where did I just hit?
My phone is low on battery. Later.
$153.095, I believe it was. Oops. Okay, flaps we're gonna take off with 5 like normal. Optimum. Alright, so everything else is good. We're gonna use DTO1. Okay, take off we'll rotate at 148. Want to get to 154 if the engine out. Okay, rotate, we're going to be a pretty good distance down the runway, but we'll have room to work with. We'll even be up above V2 by the time we're at the end of the runway, so not a problem. Okay. Alright, flaps 5. CG is 31. Trim 4 1/4. Oh, too far. Alright, we are set at 4. Okay, so the basic V speed is 140, but we are going to use, I think, 148, if I remember right. Yeah, 148 is what we'll actually rotate at for better climb performance. Not really too concerned about any of that other stuff there. We've already got the info to work with, so... FMC set.
N1 IS bugs.
Auto and auto. N1 auto, IAS bugs auto.
Stab trim.
Set. Stab trim set.
Performance / W&B.
Signed and sent.
EFB.
Airplane mode and stowed.
Flight deck windows and cockpit door.
Okay, so yeah, some of the stuff I'm gonna have to remove from the checklist later on. I think that we're a little overkill with them. That door is closed. Okay, there's a VietJet bird right there, but it's an A320. Locked.
Doors.
Closed.
Passengers.
Seated.
Before start checklist complete.
Run before start below the line checklist.
Okay, let me know when it's set.
Run air conditioning packs off.
Okay, let me know when it's set.
Those are over here. Off. Air conditioning packs off.
Anti-collision light.
Okay, I need that on. We'll get all of these on. On.
Parking brake.
Set.
Transponder.
Altitude off.
Okay, let me know when it's set.
Altitude off.
Before, start below the line checklist complete.
Okay, before taxi. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and run the APU now, even though it's not in the checklist. That position. Alright. Let's go ahead and switch over to clearance. Or actually, they don't have a clearance channel here, it looks like. So 121.6 is what it looks like we're using for ground. And we'll get the VHF 2 set to 119.99 for the ramp. Okay, what is departure on? 120.45. Why is this not responding? Oh, that's changing the active one, okay. I was expecting to change the standby. Okay, we got all of our VHF channels turned on, that way I'm already set to that. Alright. Ground VietJet 965, request IFR to Bangkok.
Clearance on request. You're number one. VietJet 965, cleared to Suvarnabhumi via the Pepper 2 Gulf departure, then is filed. Runway 35 right. Initial climb to 6,000. Departure on 120.45, squawk 6162.
Cleared via Papper 2 Gulf departure, then is filed. Runway 35 right in use. Climb 6,000, departure on 12045, and squawk 6162, VietJet 965.
VietJet 965, read that correct.
Okay, actually, we can come over to here. I need to get my runway heading set correctly. 35 right is heading 353. So let's get our heading buttons. Yep. Okay.
If you were to turn out here, it would be locked. Now.
Ground VietJet 965, ready for pushback and startup.
VietJet 965, pushback and startup approved. Base south.
Pushback startup approved. Tell face south 965. Okay. Let's switch over to column 2 now, and we'll request a tug. Ramp, flight deck, request tug.
Tug on the way.
Where's the startup checklist? Is this tug gonna move or not? He ain't doing shit yet. Ramp, flight deck, connect, tug.
Tug already connected.
Doesn't look like it's connected. Why are you not asking, telling me we're connected and release parking brake and all that? Ramp, flight deck, request pushback.
Ground to flight deck, release parking brake. Tug standing by for pushback.
Parking brake release, ready for pushback. Okay, so I'm gonna probably go.
Time 8:57 a.m. Pushback already in progress. Request abort if needed. Ground to flight deck, cleared for engine start sequence.
Clear the engine start. Run before taxi checklist.
Before taxi generators.
On.
APU.
On.
Start switches.
Ground.
Probe heat.
On.
Anti-ice.
As needed.
AIR con.
What did he say? Air conditioning? Oh, yeah. On. Bleeds on. Oh. How is this actually? How are you starting engines with the bleed valves closed? Pax auto, bleeds on.
Isolation valve.
Auto.
Flaps.
%, set.
Stab trim.
Set.
Start levers.
Idle detent.
Okay, let me know when it's set.
Idle detent. Seriously? Start levers set.
Flight controls.
Yeah, that's a little bit tedious here, but alright. Down, up, rudder left, rudder right. Speed brakes work. Okay. Flight controls checked.
Recall.
Ground to flight deck, pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
Parking brake set, engine start complete, you're clear to disconnect.
Roger, disconnecting tug now. Stand by for confirmation that ground crew is clear.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to work on getting a different checklist. I'm not really a fan of how this checklist is set up. Okay, everything's set the way I want. Let's see. Or takeoff, after takeoff, descent, approach limit. I mean, we'll try to get through this and see if there's anything that I'm forgetting, but. Oh. I think this moved over this way. And get this up here. Okay, it's going to be an easy taxi instruction, just straight down taxiway Echo to the end of the runway. Okay. Did you guys never tell me that you're disconnected? Ground VietJet 965, ready to taxi.
VietJet 965, Da Nang ground, runway 35 right, taxi via Echo.
35 right via Echo, 965. Alright, I don't see anything there. It's kind of like the ground, I mean the ramp people on this airfield. I don't know if it's just a recent issue or something specific to this airfield, but I might report that as a bug. Just for the heck of it, to see what's going on there. They never said that they were disconnected and clear like I'm used to seeing at most airfields. So I'm not sure what's going on there.
Vietnam Airlines 109er ready to taxi.
Vietnam Airlines 109er, runway 35 right, taxi via Echo.
Runway 35 right, taxi via Echo, Vietnam Airlines 109er.
There's someone, it's maybe that guy there. Yeah, it's using some other livery as well. See if that guy taxis. Everyone else is parked, so I'd imagine that's the one. I kind of wondered if maybe this one might be the one here, though. It's not moving yet.
VietJet 1621 ready for pushback. VietJet 1621 pushback approved.
Okay, that might be this guy right
Pushback
here.
approved, VietJet 1621.
Run before takeoff checklist.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Run before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff config.
Check.
Flaps.
5 degrees.
Stab trim.
Set.
Takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Cabin.
Secure.
MCP.
MCP. Set. MCP set.
Transponder.
TA/RA.
Transponder.
TA/RA.
Strobe lights.
On.
Landing lights.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Okay. After takeoff. I don't have the landing lights off right now because we're not at the end of the runway yet. Okay, let's see if these guys are following us. No, nobody yet. Well, I don't know. He might be moving now. He's just a good distance back. Okay, tower. 118.31.
VietJet 965, contact tower on 118.35. Take care.
11835 for 965. Tower VietJet 965, holding short of 35 right, ready for takeoff.
VietJet 965, Da Nang Tower, no delay. A320 on a 5-mile final runway 35 right. Winds 220 at 4. Cleared for takeoff.
Ready for takeoff, copy A320 on 5-mile final, 965. Okay, I need to expedite your takeoff. I don't know if there actually is one there, but we can check the live map.
Approaching
Yeah.
runway 3,
There is indeed
5,
one there.
Right.
Coming in, so let's be quick. Shit. I'm on. One heading 353. And I need landing lights on.
On runway 3, 5, right.
Okay, 148 is what we're looking for speed.
1,200 feet.
Definitely wanting to pull to the left a little bit. Yeah, that guy's definitely taxiing. Push him down to make sure it doesn't try to lift off before I'm ready to. Alright. Rotate. Alright, look like another VietJet there. Positive rate of climb established. Should do about 1,200. Nice view. Alright. Working our way. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Do our LNAV, so, because they did say depart on the, via the SID, basically. Probably them telling us to go to departure, but I couldn't hear them. Switching to departure, 965. Penang departure, VietJet 965 with you, 1,800, climbing 6,000. What? 120.45, okay. Departure, VietJet 965 with you, 2500, climbing 6000.
VietJet 965, Da Nang departure, radar contact, climb via the SID.
Climb via the SID, 965. Already doing that. Okay, we are working our way up to 250 knots. I'm trying to get my airspeed up to where I want it first before I climb at the normal rate. Okay, it doesn't look like it wants to settle at 230. It kind of looks like. Above 7,000. Let's go out below 8. Okay, so let's climb to the SID. So let's do no more than 8,000 for now. So we get to that next waypoint. And then we've got to be above 10,000 on the next one. Okay, we are now at 250 knots. Okay, we don't need auto brakes anymore. Shut that to off. Run after takeoff checklist.
After takeoff, AR conditioning and pressurization.
Auto.
Start switches.
Flight.
Landing gear.
Lever up. Gear indicating up.
Auto brake.
Off. Auto brake off.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Altimeters.
You know, I never set the altimeter. Alright, there we go. I'll just calibrate. Set.
After takeoff checklist complete.
Okay, I think that's it until we descend, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yeah, descent will be the next one. Okay, we are good. Yeah, I'll probably look for a different checklist to use on a future flight, though. Okay, we're not far from 10,000 feet. I'm going to accelerate to 280 once we are there. Go ahead and do south right now. Alright. Go wait to 280. Gotta get up above 18,000 for the next for the next one. I'll probably just go ahead and set it to 340. As long as we're at these altitudes by the time we reach the waypoints they're supposed to be at. We're already above the 10,000 minimum that we want to be at before we cross this one, so we're good there. Want to be at or above 18,000 or flight level 180 by the time we reach DN 454. Alright, turning west. Oh, that's okay so far. Some clouds here to deal with, but like maybe somewhere between broken and scattered. Okay, we're getting close to our limit on N1. We'll bring it down a couple hundred to where we know. We're still trying to get up to that speed, so that would be why. Let's see if it gets up to 280 first, and then once we're at 280, then we'll see what it does. Pretty well populated here, wherever this is. Just a little bit south, not far from Da Nang. What is that? Like a public pool or something? Or I don't know. Interesting, whatever it is. Let's see where we're at. Straight up circle route there. Okay, we're looking okay there now. We are right around 280 now, but it looks like we. Let's go ahead and bring it down a couple hundred just to be sure.
VietJet 965, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, 965. Okay, looks like we don't have an arrival procedure set up yet for this because I don't have an accurate distance to there. See what we're working with.
VietJet 965, contact Hanoi Center on 125.9.
125.9er for 965. That was Hanoi? Yeah. I think. Hanoi Center, VietJet 965 with you. Flight level 180, climbing flight level 340.
VietJet 965, Hanoi Center, identified, Chowder Sang.
Okay. Whatever she said. Something like that. I guess I could turn the landing and taxi lights off. Okay, we're getting right up on that limit, so we'll bring our vertical speed down a couple more. Yeah, definitely got scattered clouds here now. Okay, I do think I was originally setting up for 2 right. Go ahead and do that one. I don't. I don't know if I have LaSam in there as a transition. Okay. See, it's linking up now. I've got 483 miles. Let's see if LaSam is on our flight plan. Vectors, probably not. Nope. Because there's runway 2 right there. And then after that is probably our alternate route there. Okay. We're pretty set at least, so if it doesn't end up being right, we can always change it later. Alright, come back down a couple more hundred. Now, especially with foreign areas like this that I'm not familiar with, it's definitely nice to have a good visual of the ground so I can, see what kind of scenery there is to look at. But it can't always be that nice. Even weather can be fun to fly in, at least on the simulator. Over our next waypoint, looks like Tana or whatever it is. Nadrit Papra. Papra is the end of our departure procedure, I believe. Yeah, Papra is the end of our departure, looks like. That's one we're on. Okay. Now we're looking there, 88.5. .458, alright, 336, that's a little more than an hour out. As custom or as normal, whatever, I usually will run about 4x sim rate once I'm at altitude and settled in. So we will probably do that to shorten this flight up some. We're still at Mach 0.69. A lot of green here, isn't there? Okay, let's get a couple more hundred off. Down to 1,000. Yeah, we're getting up closer to flight level 300 now. That's usually about when I start expecting to be around 1,000 foot per minute climb rate. Might get down to 800 by the time we are getting close to our cruise altitude. Look like we just crossed the waypoint. Nadrek Butra, 94 miles out. Do you have someone in front of us? It's going to be too small to read though, I'm sure. Someone on the ground there, it looks like. Oh no, there's one coming right at me. Yeah, look, it's only about 2,000 feet off from what I'm at. Maybe 5. If I'm reading that right. 3,000? Something? I don't know, it's hard to read. The fonts are too small, so... Whatever it is, he's coming right at me. There's another one getting ready to cross. That's white, so I would think he's not even moving, but... Looks like he's at an altitude consistent with being in flight. If I'm seeing correctly, it looks like 47. Can't tell if it's +7 or 47 or what. Okay, let's get down to 800. Not going to take too much longer before we're at altitude. 3,200. So about 4 more minutes to cruise altitude. All right, still waiting to get Mach 0.78. Alright, yeah, this guy will be just ahead and to the left, it looks like, but during daytime it's really hard to see them. Usually you have to use their contrails to see where they're at. At night they're easier to see where exactly they're at. Okay, that guy's moving pretty fast, so the way he's rotating like that, I don't know, it looks like a bug or he's on the ground. Or it's another one of those aircraft in flight making those random S-turns like they've been doing lately. Let's watch for this guy here. Still don't see any contrails. This altitude we should be seeing contrails. And alright, we'll set it. Oh, come on. Can't tell what altitude he's at, it's too small. And we're still climbing, so we could be at the same altitude as them for all we know. See any signs of them. Should be practically off to our left now. Alright, no trace of him anywhere. Okay, this guy is definitely in flight. I think that guy's on the ground. White, I think, is on the ground. Magenta is in flight. That's an AI aircraft. Yellow, if there are any yellow aircraft, that would be a live player. So we got 4 AI aircraft flying in the area. 1 on the ground, looks like. Okay, we'll go ahead and accelerate to 4X for now. We're 390 miles out. And into some clouds here, might have to turn on the fast seatbelt sign. Okay, 33 minutes to top of descent. At 4X speed, that'll be less than 10 minutes. Now, this area will probably get 16 hours ahead of what my time is. I think, yeah, we're Zulu, Zulu plus 8 or so, I think. Maybe 9. Well, if it's based on my local time, though. Well, actually, Zulu time on here, no, it should be like 10 something in the morning local time here, so, or in Vietnam, so. I would imagine we'll keep daylight conditions all the way to Bangkok. it on the quiet side with the air traffic control. Not much going on here, and I'm wondering how long I'm going to stay on this frequency before they hand me off to somebody else. Okay, about 6.5 minutes to the top of descent, based on 4X sim range. Waiting to see if they have a runway assignment show up on there soon, so I can plan ahead on it.
VietJet 965, contact Bangkok Control on 126.5.
126.5 for 965. Bangkok Control, VietJet 965 with you, flight level 340.
VietJet 965, Bangkok Control identified. Good morning.
280 miles. Okay, ILSC 1. Okay, I have the wrong runway set up then. Let's come into here. Okay. Hopefully that'll have us set up right. So 5 minutes at 4x speed. 20 divided by 4 is 5. That's how I got that. Just in case you guys are like, where do you get the 5 from? Normal sim rate, it's 20 minutes to top of descent, but since we're flying 4 times the speed that we would be in real time, yeah. East 1D. Okay, let's... Alright, course 015. ILS frequency is 110.1. Okay, repping. I don't know where the intercept is that they're going to have us set up for, but I think we're set up for vectors anyway. Okay, arrival, East 1D, arrival. Okay, here's our airfield right there. Alright, we are Acri, and then Ruxa, and then Eastie. Okay, Ruxa will be over here. Okay. RNAV 1, radar required, GNSS or DME, are you required? Non-RNAV equipped aircraft shall inform ATC and request radar vectoring. If unable to comply with flight restrictions, advise ATC. Warning, after Lenka, maintain heading 195 or as directed by ATC. Do not proceed instrument approach procedure without ATC clearance. Okay, let's take a look at VTBS. Information Oscar, runways 2 left and 1, departing, winds 180 at 5. Visibility 10, few clouds at 2,000, temperature 32, dew point 24, QNH 1010. Transition level 130. Okay. Okay, we're gonna be, alright, so yeah. If we're landing on runway 1, this way to come down here, this will be our downwind leg here, and then we'll get vectors somewhere over here to runway 1. And runway 1 is the one on the far right, okay. Transfer baggage terminal gate 301. Yeah, I need time to look for it, and we're getting close on our time, so. .301, where are we at?
VietJet 965, descend via East 1 Delta to 3,000 routes of transition into Suvarnabhumi, QNH 1010.
Descend via East 1 Delta, procedure to 3,000, QNH 1012, or no, 1010, 965. Okay. 301, okay, that's down here by Concourse Delta. Taxiway Gulf. Okay, be the last one, the most northern one on that little terminal area there. Alright, right there. This terminal here is a Gulf. Once we land, we're going to probably use one of these high-speed taxiways. Maybe we'll get lucky and use Bravo 3. Bravo 6 or Bravo 4 or whatever it is, somewhere in this area here. Come straight across that way. It should be hopefully a fairly easy arrival, taxi procedure once we're on the ground. Meanwhile, East 1 Delta. Okay, we are in the map here now. Okay, we can change our airspeed to 280. We'll try to hold about 1,900 foot per minute.
So 965, contact Bangkok control on 120.5.
120.5, 965. Bangkok control. VietJet 965 with you, flight level 300, descending 3,000.
965, Bangkok control identified. Southwest craft.
Run descent checklist.
After takeoff, AR conditioning and pressurization.
Are you on the right checklist? Run descent checklist.
Let's try again. Ready?
End takeoff checklist. Run descent checklist.
Starting over. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, for God's sake. End departure checklist.
After takeoff, AR conditioning and pressurization.
Run descent checklist.
Descent pressurization.
Okay, we'll wait till we're below 18,000.
VietJet 965, sorry about this. We're awaiting clearance from the adjacent sector to coordinate sequencing. Hold it east as published. Left turns. Just a few minutes.
Hold it east E as published. Left turns 965.
VietJet 965, you got assigned a holding pattern. You earned yourself a badge.
What? Okay, I don't know how to. Hang on. I'm not sure what the holding pattern is. I don't have it pulled up right now. Oh, 248 and 68. Okay, we're gonna have to hold maintain heading 68 for now. Flight level 140 for 14,000. Glad to have that up. Well, I was supposed to. Oh, I'm not even down at. I didn't know I leveled off. Waiting clearance from the adjacent set of coordinates. Yeah, that's the first time I've been putting a holding pattern on here. That's interesting. But I need to practice, so it's not a bad thing. I'm glad I had this up here. Because that would have been like a chicken without a head, or like, yeah, in panic mode if I didn't have it set up and know exactly what headings to maintain from Eastman.
VietJet VietJet 965, direct Bravo Sierra 416, then it's filed, please.
Front Bravo Sierra 416, and it's filed 965. Okay, how about... Let me get turned in that direction first. Bravo 417. And then I don't. If I delete 417, am I gonna have a problem with 416 disappearing as well? I don't know. Alright, looks like we're good. I can go back to LNAV mode. Okay, so now we can descend to 3,000 like we originally planned on. Is that population area, or is that just a difference between like deserty terrain and mountain? I don't know. Hard to tell. Alright, 90 miles out. Yeah, we're gonna be down plenty low. Ideally want to be below 13. Oh, we need to be down to 250 knots also on that one. We are 30 miles out. Okay, we are gradually bleeding off a bit of speed here. Uh, 1010 is the QNH. Yeah, once we get close to flight level 180, we will switch that. Okay, BS 416 is over here. Okay, that's why I'm flying that way. Should be a more, yeah, it's gonna vector me direct it here in a second. Alright, we're at 1010. Okay, we're not losing enough airspeed here. Let's get that down some. That'll help us get our airspeed down a little bit. Bit of energy management. See what we can do with it. 20 miles out, and we're usually running about 7 miles per minute, so I need to go 3,000 feet, at least 3,000 feet more. Looks like we should be okay. It's only going to take 2 minutes at that rate, and we should be more than 2 minutes out. 334. Yeah, I think, why is it saying 334 Zulu? All right, ETA to that one. It should be quicker than that. It's 323 right now. It's not going to take 10 minutes to cover 16 nautical miles. Yeah, what is all that? A bunch of farms? Bunch of farms set up as rectangles. Not something I'm really used to seeing in the U.S.
Bangkok Control, Thai Air Asia 610, flight level 170. Thai Air Asia 610, radar contact.
Bangkok Control, Arabia 823, flight level 300.
Arabia 823, radar contact.
Okay, I'm gonna get down to 13,000 first, and then I'm gonna change my vertical speed to 1,000 to help us get down to, make sure we can get down to 250 by the time we cross that waypoint.
VietJet 965, thanks for your patience. Cleared to leave the hold at East.
Cleared to leave hold at Eastie 965. The guy's already cleared me to, direct VS 416. A little late for that. Okay, so that'll need a bit of,
VietJet 965, contact Bangkok approach on 119.1.
119.1, 965. Okay, I believe it's info Oscar. Let's double check that it is still valid. Yeah, alright. Bangkok approach. VietJet 965 with you. 12,000, descending 3,000 via East 1D approach with information Oscar.
VietJet 965, Bangkok approach identified, Southern Speaker. Expect the ILS Zulu runway 01 approach into Savannah Bhumi.
Expect ILS Zulu 1 approach, 965. Savannah Bhumi, what? I have no idea what that. Okay, after this next turn, we'll slow to about 240. Gonna have to get down to 220 for BS11. Alright, airfield is right in front of us. We'll be turning downwind first, though. I don't clearly see it yet. Should be less than 20 miles in front of us. Not too far off from the run. We're at an angle from runway heading, not too far off though. Could be us over here in this area, I can't tell. Okay, 2 miles from our turn. Okay, looks like we're going to want to maintain 195 heading Let's get our heading book set to 195. Now when it comes to when I get to the vector points, we're set up for it. Okay, slow to 240. Alright, let's get down a little bit more. See how that works out. Yeah, we should ideally be at 9,100 feet when we cross. Alright, well, actually,
Thai 614 at 0.
Thai 614, radar contact.
okay, up ahead and to the right. Okay. That it over there, but on the other side of the cloud. There's something over here. I don't know. I feel like but that seems a little too long to be an airfield until a runway. Maybe that's it, but it seems a little bit long. In that direction. Okay, yeah, that's it. I can see the taxiways and stuff. So yeah, that is indeed our airfield right there. We need a little bit less vertical speed. I'm gonna need to get 1 degree flap out once I get below 250. It's not gonna play very nice, it looks like. Okay, you're below 10,000, so we'll go ahead and get all that set up. Alright, we need to be at 220 now.
Thai 614, contact VTBS center on 124.1.
That's someone else.
1 for Thai 614.
Alright, flaps 5. We got water in front of us. Okay, let's get our approach procedures set up. Repping at or above 3,000, maximum 220 knots. Okay, repping will be out over the water from what I can tell. Okay, speed brake armed. Auto brake set to 2. I don't know if there's anything else I really need to worry about right now. Fuel 6.6 K. We usually burn about 4,500 to 5,000 per hour. We have over an hour remaining. Okay, ISES is the identifier. Yep, that's correct. We're 11.5 miles out. Okay, I need to switch over to heading 195. They'll vector us. Somebody's having a little bit too much fun there. Okay, you're being a little loud when I'm trying to live stream too, though. Or you can just keep it quiet.
Hotel Sierra Victor Zulu Alpha contact Bangkok. Control on 120.5.
120.5 for Hotel Sierra Victor Zulu Alpha. Good day.
Okay, 190.
Bangkok Control, Thai 637, flight level 130.
5637 radar contact.
Ruputs at
VietJet
2000.
965, turn left, heading 140 vectors for the ILS runway 1 approach.
Left turn 140, 965. It almost seems like a pretty good distance over the water here now. But I'm not surprised by the distance.
VietJet 965, maintain altitude 3,000 feet, turn right heading 285. VietJet 965, 11 miles from Rupiak, turn left heading 340, descend altitude 2,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 1 approach, QNH 1010.
Direct Ruputs, descend 2000, 965.
Myanmar 336, contact Bangkok, control on 120.5.
120.5 for Myanmar 336. Good day.
Okay, now we can switch over to LNAV and turn direct Ruputs, and then it'll turn us direct to the runway from there. I want to cross it at 180 knots.
2,500.
Okay, we're still a little far out to be putting more flaps and landing gear in yet. Ruputs is at 12.8 DME. That's right around where I want to put that next notch of flaps in. I'll probably put landing gear in as well once I cross that and I'm established on the localizer. Cleared 1-way 1 approach. Alright.
Departure Thai Air Asia 3435 2000 for 4000.
Thai Air Asia 3435, radar contact. Climb and maintain 8000.
Climb 8000, Thai Air Asia 3435.
Hotel Sierra Romeo Victor X-ray contact Bangkok control on 120.5.
120.5 for Hotel Sierra Romeo Victor X-ray. Good day.
Okay, our airfield should be up over here, and it's hard to make out what is what over there. That might be it up there, but I can't tell for sure. I know we're gonna go forward 5 more miles before we turn, and look like if that's the runway heading now, I doubt that'll be right. Might be a little more over this way somewhere. It's hard to see it though.
Thai Air Asia 3130 contact Bangkok control on 120.5.
120.5, Thai Air Asia 3130.
Damn, look at that. Got a bunch of airplanes here all in the fish finder. At least 5 airplanes, and this one here in front of us at the same altitude. $7,000 and coming right, and it's descending to it. There's one of them right there. There's another one I see. Okay, that guy turned final. These guys are non-issues. What's up with this guy though? Look like he might be climbing. So now we're going to be following someone in. Okay, let's go ahead and get next set of flaps and gear. Alright, runway in sight. Altitude preset to 0. QNH verified 1010.
VietJet 965, contact Savannah Pumi, Tower 1118.2.
118.2 for 965. Savannah Pumi Tower, VietJet 965 with you on 10 mile final for runway 1.
VietJet 965, Savannah Pumi Tower, number 4, behind the Cafe A350 on a 7th mile final, runway 01. Winds 130 at 5, clear to land. Caution wake turbulence. Caution bird activity.
Clear to land, caution wake turbulence behind the 350, 965. Yeah, I would say, as soon as I heard it was an A350, I'm like, yeah, I should be a little further back from that guy.
Twist 180, winds 180 at 5, runway 01, clear to land.
Cleared to land, Swiss 180.
Okay, we're getting a little bit too fast there on the descent ridge. Porpoising a little bit. It seems like we're descending. Look like we're all right. Let's Got the impression we were going to send it a little bit too fast there for a second, but if anything, we might be just a tad slow.
Approaching runway
Because we're
1.
getting a lot of turbulence here right at the moment.
Thai Air Asia 4213, contact ground on 121.905.
Okay, the 350's on the runway right
Air
now.
Asia 4213.
Someone else waiting to land. Or waiting to take off, whatever.
400.
Damn it.
300. 200.
Approaching runway 2.
100.
Right.
Approaching
Caution!
minimums.
Caution!
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Why is he still on the runway? Technically, I should have gone around because we're not really supposed to have two of us on the runway at the same time.
VietJet 965, welcome to Suvarnabhumi. Contact ground on 121.905.
One, 2, 1, 9 or 5 for 9 or 6, 5. Fucker. Swiss. I thought he said it was an A350. I don't remember A350. Do A350s have triple tandem landing gear? That looks like a 777 to me. Alright, let's hurry up and get over here to the... Hurry up and get off the runway. This way. Can't tell if anybody's there yet.
Wind 160 at 10, runway 01. Cleared to land. 01, clear to land, Cathay 705.
Okay, let's get past the hold line and then we will stop. Let's see. Come on. Ground VietJet 965, clear of runway 1, taxi to the gate.
VietJet 965, Suvarnabhumi ground. Taxi to transfer baggage terminal gate 301 via Bravo 5, Bravo, Charlie 6, Golf, Tango 9er. Good day.
Should have gone to ground chart. Gate 301 via Bravo 5, Bravo, Charlie 6, Golf, Tango 9er, 965. Okay. Alright, triple, yeah, Swiss Air just went the other way. And, let's see. Actually, let me... Bravo 5, Bravo Charlie 6. Yeah, that's what I would have thought. And then Golf. Yeah, that's exactly what I was expecting. Okay, looks like Charlie right here.
Ground Cathay 705, taxi to parking.
Or, oh, Charlie 7.
Cathay 705, taxi to parking via Bravo 7, Bravo Charlie 6, Golf Delta 7, Delta Tango 15, Tango 17. Bravo 7, Bravo Charlie 6, Golf Delta 7, Delta Tango 15, Tango 17, Cathay 705.
Okay, Charlie 6 is this next one right here. Got another one behind me, but they're turning, it looks like. Or no, it might be the same. It might be the same aircraft. We just heard getting instructions to take this same taxiway. Try not to use the cheat that I have to work with. But I'll probably will anyway. Yeah, there's 2 airplanes parked in that same terminal. Might be these guys. Shit. Tango 9. Yeah, I think that was 8. That should be 9, I think. Ruh-roh. Oh no, he's parked. Alright. Trying to do this without using the cheat help, but I want to double check. Yep, this is exactly where we want to be. That's what I thought. Yeah, and we'll be on the other side of this blue and white airplane, whatever it is.
06 taxi to the gate. Scooter 606 taxi to parking via Bravo 7, Bravo Charlie 6, Golf Tango 10. Bravo 7, Bravo Charlie 6, Golf Tango 10, Scooter 606.
So that guy's gonna, oh, it's tighter, wait a second. Tango 10, I think it's right on the other side of it. Yeah. That guy we just heard is gonna taxi to the other side of the same, whatever you want to call this building. No taxiway line, but I can see where I'm supposed to be for it. Oh, here it is. There's the taxiway line right there.
Bangkok Air 1147, contact tower on 118.2. Tower Bangkok Air 1147.
Oh, a little too far.
Green City 8910 ready to taxi.
Parking brake is 6.
Green City 8910, runway 1 taxi via Tango, Charlie 4, Bravo, Bravo 13.
Runway 1 taxi via Tango, Charlie 4, Bravo, Bravo 13, Green City 8910. Thai 637, taxi to parking.
Thai 637, taxi to parking via Bravo 7, Bravo Charlie 8, Charlie Tango 18.
Bravo 7, Bravo, Charlie 8, Charlie Tango 18, Thai 637.
Those off. We can leave the packs running. Yeah, we don't need the engine pumps running anymore. Fuel pumps off. Already have external power applied. We can turn the yaw damper off. Okay, now let's gonna watch this guy taxi in wherever he's at. Is that him? Someone was supposed to be turning into this taxiway here. Guess it's not him. Maybe it's this guy over here. It's a good number of aircraft parked here on the airfield, though. Okay, look like an A320 parked next to us. Lao Airlines, I think that's what it says. One of these guys just spawned in. I know that purple one was already there. Is that Thai Airlines? I don't know about that blue one, but yeah, somebody just spawned in. This, or maybe this guy just
Bangkok
spawned in.
Air 1135, contact tower on 118.2.
Yeah, I don't remember this guy being
Bangkok Air 1135.
there a minute ago, so he might be the one I heard spawn in. Someone here and somebody else. That guy's taxiing slow. Oh, that's Scott. Scott Air. Scooter, I mean. Yeah, I heard them on the frequency earlier. Oh, he's turning into here. Or no, he's not. Okay.
Ready for pushback.
Thai 321 cleared for push and start.
Pushback approved. Thai 321.
I'm just curious if this is the guy who's been a taxi in over here. I don't know why I haven't been interested in watching them, but I do. Call it stupid, but it is. That's Tango 10. Yeah, I'm expecting he's going to turn. Yeah, looks like he is. Go for it. No, is he? The way he keeps moving around like an alligator, it's hard to tell if he's actually going to turn or not. Okay, China Airlines is pushing back, it looks like.
iFly 1051, taxi to the ramp.
iFly 1051, taxi to parking via Bravo 7, Bravo Charlie 6, Golf Tango 13.
Bravo 7, Bravo, Charlie 6, Golf, Tango 13, iFly 1051.
Okay, that is probably this guy over here. 'Cause that looks like VietJet that just landed. I'm guessing this is Thai. He's gonna come down here, come down the same taxiway we did, but Tango 13 is further down. That's Tango 11, 10 and 11, so 12 and 13 should be on the other side of this building. Alright, no sense in waiting for them. I'm gonna go ahead and call this one a day, alright? Thank you guys for watching, taking the time to watch this video. Alright, if you tuned in late, we are in Bangkok. We just arrived here at the end of our flight. We came from Da Nang in Vietnam. Alright, we'll hopefully have another flight for you guys. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, might be another time. Hopefully sometime this week though, we'll have another flight coming, flying out of this airfield, going to somewhere else.